Good evening, folks. We're back on this again. Sorry, but I love this game. I know it's not as popular, but I like it. So I'm playing it. And what the hell did I just do? Yeah, tonight we're just doing some random hunting for trophy stuff to put some weapons and armor together. Danny Maple, what's going on? You should hop in the Discord. I can help you out there, but I can't help you out on the stream. All right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Right now I'm trying to get enough of these to make another bar. I got one bar already. I need one more bar. So I'm going to start with just killing some golems. It's not going to be very exciting, but it's got to get done. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. I've been stockpiling stuff. I got a mule character that's full of stuff. Okay, and then we do our primary portal recall. And that takes us right to our hunting spot. And let's get to killing. First we gotta run past all these guys. Now we got to jump across this pit of acid. And you have to do it just right or you hit the ceiling and it drops you down in the pit. Now we're going to kill these guys real quick just in case, but we're actually going deeper in for the other ones. What's that? No. Dad's using it. Just tell me. Oh yeah, it's just hidden behind this other window. Do you want to see yourself on the internet? Love you. Have fun. And they didn't drop anything. That's why I'm going to the ones deeper down, because they have a higher drop rate. And they don't cast spells, which are just a pain in the butt. But first we gotta run past all these guys. Which is no big deal. Just run past them. They don't have anything we need, so we don't need to stop and kill them. I'm going want to take this guy out first, though, just so he doesn't bother me later. Alright, fellas, break it up. And then we start killing. These are the guys we're looking for. They don't really pose that much of a threat. I'm only killing them because they drop fast and they have a pretty good drop rate for the moats. We gotta loot them quick. Not even checking for anything else, just moats. Because they respawn very quickly. And then we'll just sit over here and wait. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 9 more. Each one, you can make a weapon with each one of these bars. I need 2. I want to make 2 more weapons. The spot where you actually make the weapons, there's a bunch of golems around there, but they take too long to kill. So these guys drop faster. Although if it proves that they don't drop very quickly, I'll hop out of here and just head up there and kill the ones around there. Then that way I'm right there when I'm ready to make my weapon. Eight more. What was that? Major piercing ward. Minor slashing ward? I'm gonna take that. It's the old bucket humes. Seven. Okay. Now we wait. They are going to be restarting the servers soon, around midnight, I guess. So be prepared for that. It's just a quick restart, though. So we'll have to log off for about 10 minutes. Excuse me. And then you get 2 pyrail bars and you combine them to make a quality pyrail ingot. So we need, was it 6 more? Wait, 4, 1, 2, 3, 7 more, 7 more. Spread the corpses out there easier to loot that way. Six more. Try this weapon just see if it makes any difference. I don't know why that's in red. It's weird. Not nearly as good. This is the weapon that we're making 2 more of. The one I'm wielding right now. Atlan weapon. One of these things had a major war. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Come on, you stingy bastards. Five more. Seldom. Four more. Yeah, look who it is. Is that Zeus again? Yep. Oh, excuse me. Dr. Zeus. Four more. Eh, what the hell's that? Put a signpost up in the middle of the dungeon. We can't loot him fast enough. That's insane. Medusa's big sword. Holy Jesus criminy. Come on, drop the damn moats. Selfish pricks. Major 10. Good lord, they're just not dropping. Freaking signpost right in the middle of the dungeon. What the hell? I think I got them all. Uh-oh, buffs are dropping. That shouldn't really not hit me anyway. I'm just whiffing. Minor and minors. Major war magic again. I'll take that. Sorry about that. I'm playing all day, my fingers are killing me. a very keyboard intensive game. Come on, drop a damn moat. I'm going to kill these three and then I'm going to teleport out. So I'm going to be doing this stuff very shortly. I can get the last ones up at the crater anyhow. Boom. Love that gem. Let me oh, wrong character. What the hell am I doing? Horkin Hood. Ooh. Well, that is just a damn fine bow. It's a kielbasa. Used to be able to jump from here on top of the sign if you did it just right. But I don't remember how. Trying to remember how I used to be able to get on top of that signpost right there. Trying to remember how I used to do it. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. Ah! Did it. You spend hours doing this town, all the different things you can jump on in town. Trying to jump to the top of that tower right there. That was fun. You had to start from here. You can. I can. I just have to. Whoa! What the hell? Where's my bludgeoning arrow? It just goes popping monsters on top of my freaking head like that. Ah, hopefully Queen's Carapace. That guy? Yeah, he's a player. A player. Hey, you. What's that? Rocket Man? Why would you say Rocket Man? And he's gone. Bam, just like that. Okay, yeah, they're going to be restarting the servers here. Let me see if I can get up there before they do. Oops, what the hell am I doing? So you have to jump from here. No, that's not right. That can't be right. The hard part's getting onto the first ledge. Well, I mean, it's all hard, but... Shit. Come on. It's a shift jump. You hold down shift and jump and then push in the direction you want to go. So when you hold down shift, you don't jump forward as fast or as far. It's a short forward hop instead of a long one. Trying to remember how it was that we actually got up there. I don't know if you can do it from the lifestone. That's a long jump. I don't think I can make that. Nope. Mage Hut, maybe? Burn up all my stamina. Maybe this was it. Wow, he's up there. That NPC's up there. He's not supposed to be. No, that's even further. Did I duplicate a title again? Yeah, I'm running out of ideas, I guess. That's what I got you around for, to keep me on my toes. I can always change it.
An apple tree?
Yes, that is an apple tree. Can't. It's just decoration. I might have used it before. Did I fall? Ah, so close. So close. I don't remember how I got up there originally. But you can do it. I'm just goofing around until I do the restart, which should be coming up very shortly. I don't want to get involved in anything, then have to stop doing it while they restart the server. Damn it. How did I do that? I cannot remember. For the life of me, I cannot remember. Nope, that's not it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it had to do with this thing, though. But I could be wrong. So I don't think you can get up there from these ledges. No, no, definitely not. Definitely not. No. So I can say I did it. It was always a challenge back in the day. Everybody would stand out here and try to hop to the very tip top of the tower. What's that? Well, it actually does have some use in game, because there's some dungeons where you have to do these crazy little jumps. Well, you don't have to do them, but if you want to avoid some of the more hazardous areas of the dungeons, then you jump through some shortcuts. No, alright. I wasn't sure. But now we know. So thanks. I'll have to change it now. Thanks for that. Can't believe you actually went through and looked. That's a lot of streams. Plasma. Plasma. I don't know. Did I fall? Please tell me I did. What are you doing? Holy shit. I was taking impact damage for something. I don't know why. I keep missing the tree. There's a spot right in the center of the tree that you can land on. And the game has sticky edges. You can't run off the edge. So you can take advantage of that. See, you can't just run off the edge. Auto run. I am going to do something tonight. I just I'm waiting. They're supposed to do a restart around midnight. I have a whole thing planned. It's too many. One a day, every day. It's 365 streams a year, give or take. And I used to do 2 a day. Good Lord. I reused the title tonight, apparently. I know. He's giving me shit about it, too. Fun to have a good jump skill. I went to this town earlier in the Direlands, Candith Keep, and you can't get in the gate unless you like do a quest or something like that. I forget what the process is, but there's a signpost right out front of the town, you know, saying, you know, Candith Keep. So I jumped up on top of the signpost and then used that to jump up over the wall. So screw you guys, I'm going into town. Jump skill's high enough, you can do anything. Uh-oh, let's see if we can get on top of the meeting hall. Dakon, what's going on? Oh, just missed it. Just missed it. No, that'll never happen. That'll never happen. She wouldn't know what to do without me. We're joined at the hip. Sorry, I know things are boring right now. I'm just waiting for the restart. Oh, good. Good deal. Good deal. That whole game's PvP, isn't it? Shadowbane. I've never played it. I remember what it was. You had to line yourself up with the very corner of that roof. Then you had to jump from here up there. My jump skill must not be high enough. $360, it damn well better be. Yeah, it's a glitch. You strafe and turn at the same time, and then you control your direction with the turning while strafing. It was a little glitch that was in the game in the very beginning, but it proved to be such a popular little glitch they just decided to leave it in. Because normally if you strafe, you know, you shuffle step out of the way, and when you're trying to avoid a war spell, that's kind of slow. But if you do a strafe slide, it's a lot faster. So it's one of those PvP tricks. If you got a wand in your hand and you're trying to cast a spell at somebody, and they're trying to cast one back at you, you just want to stay moving, and then you pop off your spell real quick. And this guy doesn't have spells for it, but it also comes in handy in PvE too. When the bad guys start slinging spells at you from the other side of the room, you can just scoot out of the way. And when you're in combat too, it helps. I don't know, you weren't here earlier, but like when you're spreading out your corpses, so if they're easier to loot. You're in combat mode, you kill, then you slide over here to pull the guys over here, then kill, and then that way you got your corpses spread out in a nice line, so that when you go to loot, you just click. Became so instinctual that I've tried doing it in other games, and you can't do it in other games. So there's a lot of times when I'm playing another game where I'm trying to strafe and turn at the same time, and yeah, it just doesn't work. Asheron's Call has developed a lot of bad keyboard habits. Z and C are the default strafe keys in Asheron's Call. Every other game it's Q and E. Well, here Q is auto run and E is inspect. So I've always had to remap my strafe keys to Z and C. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. It doesn't. It gets to you. You play a game so long that you just get muscle memory. You're just so used to doing things a certain way. You don't even have to think about it. 5 years later, you can go back and hop right back in the game, and everything just falls right back into place. But it screws you up for other games too, because every other game uses the same format. This one used a different format. This was the first one I played. This was the one I played all the time. So now every time I start a new game, World of Warcraft, Everquest, doesn't matter. I always have to remap the strafe keys to A or Z and C. And no, it's not as efficient as Q and E. Q and E is much more efficient. But it's just a habit. Ooh, neat. Cannot be used. And they don't stack either. Let's go play with this thing a little bit. It's going to go putz around until they decide to restart. Nothing dangerous, just goofing around. I've never played Ultima. I installed it once. Couldn't get past that. Just couldn't get past it. guess that's as far as you can run out in the water. Ooh. Broken fragment. Trying to make some shadow armor. Damn it. Hey, look, another one. Damn it. They're just as rare here as they were in the live version. I used to spend hours and hours and hours just hunting them damn things. Made several suits though. Made several suits of GSA. Greater shadow armor. For the uninitiated. Moat. See, that's why I always kill golems. Where the hell's my moat pouch? There it is. Oh, he's got a pyrrole ingot. Olthoi carapace. What do you make with that? I forget. Dispersing, what's going on? Life is good. Life is very good. Orthoid drone. We're just running around, killing time. They're supposed to be doing a server restart here soon, so I don't want to get too involved in anything, so we're just running around. My old stomping grounds. We spend so much time running up and down these beaches. From Heavy and Toe all the way up to Tau Tau and back. We just run back and forth, looking for trophy things, golems and whatnot. Whatever I can find. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, it's a forest lord. What you doing there, Skip? Bouncing around so damn much. Move. And we got a nugget. We combine that into a pyrrole bar, and then we combine 2 pyrrole bars together to get an ingot. And then everybody lives happily ever after. I never get bored. I never get bored. Yeah, she says, don't I know it? because she's got jokes. I can always find something to do in this game. It has it's very solo friendly, but it also has a lot of group content, so it covers all the bases. But I can always find something to do. And I've never been one of those to, you know, set up a macro to level a character or anything like that. I've always just done it manually. And, yeah, there's so much to do. Why wouldn't you? As far as I'm concerned, it's the best MMO ever made. No offense to anybody who is a big fan of EQ. But for me, best MMO ever made. Don't chase me, you're just going to regret it. Honestly, it feels just like the live servers. The live servers are always real choppy like that. So I don't even notice the difference. Every time you step into a new land block, there's always that little stutter step that you do. Never even noticed it. Oh, it could be the stream. It could be the streams. I'm getting a encoder warning. Because for me, it's running real smooth. Hold on just a second. I'm going to stop real quick, adjust the setting, and then start it right back up. I'll be right back. I'm going to switch it down to 720. Hang tight. It'll pop right back up. Yeah, we should be back. I just realized I was getting a warning flashing at me. No, this is actually one of the more stable servers I played on. I played on all of them, all the ones that are currently available. And so far this has been the most stable, the smoothest running, and for me the most enjoyable. I don't know, I gotta fix something somewhere. I've been getting a lot of encoding issues lately, and there's no reason why I should be getting those. This is not the right thing to use on a breeder. Whatever. We should be good now. Boop. Ah, shadow poop. Always end up with too much shadow poop and not enough fragment bits. Shadow's much more common. Yeah, I gotta fix. There's something weird somewhere. I gotta fix it. Sorry about that. I gotta figure it out. I just gotta sit down and I gotta stop playing this game long enough to sit down and figure it out. And that's what it is. There's the workaround for it is you have to go through the task manager and lower the priority of the game that you're running, and then that gets rid of that issue for some reason. I know that sounds backwards, but it works. Oh, you didn't die. Head on up to Tau Tau. Yeah, I know. I know. I think I do need to upgrade my CPU too, though. So it's a constant freaking process. This is a housing settlement. No, there's a whole lot of newbie quests to get you started, and well, there's 2 in each town, except for Yarak. Yarak only has 1. Shaoxi has 2. Holberg has 2. Yarak has 1. And they're, you know, fetch quests. Go get my 7 bronze platter things or whatever, or go get Bendai's gems and that. No, I do need to upgrade my CPU though. I think that's my biggest issue right now. But yeah, there's 2 of those quests in Shaoxi and Holberg, and then 1 in Yarak. You go through and do all those, and then you hop into the facility hub, and then there's a do them all. Start, even if you've out-leveled the level 10 ones, go ahead and start with the level 10 ones and just go through and do them all. Because they give the XP rates are a little higher on the server. Because most of the people that are playing have done the level grind already and they don't want to do it all over again, so they've kind of ramped things up a little bit. And when you're talking about billions of XP points, you know, that's really not that big a deal. Because it does slow down. It's not the game necessarily, it's all the other stuff that's going on in the background that's clogging everything up. And it's probably just something I have to say, because I've never had that issue before. It's just something that just started happening within the last few weeks. Hell, I stream everything at 720, or 1080 for the longest time. And now all of a sudden I'm having issues, so... makes me think that something is amiss somewhere. I just have to tear it apart and see what's going on. Maybe it's not, the driver needs updated or something, I don't know. I'll figure it out. New hard drive, maybe. It might just be as simple as new hard drive, because I'm still running on a platter. An SSD might just fix it right up. But yeah, then you do the facility hub quests. Then you got your ultimately pincher quests that are right there in the facility hub also. And the Tusker Tusks. And by then you're ready to just go out in the dire lands and start laying waste to stuff. Hell, you can go out to Fort Teth at like level 50, 55. Depending on, you know, how comfortable you are with it. And I suck, so if I can do it, you know, anybody can. I wanted to check out Tau Tau to see if it's under siege by the shadows. And the lighthouse. I want to check out the lighthouse too. Climb up to the top and jump off. Used to be a rite of passage back in the day. Getting closer. Such a long run from heavy in tow. Chicken. Bark. That's nice and cold. I don't think the town is currently under siege in this iteration. Oh, maybe it is. Looks kind of black up there. Well, it has been destroyed regardless. Let's find out. Town Crier's still here. Good man. Never leaves his post. Oh, the signs are still up. And the cow. The cow. This town was overrun by shadows. Yeah. Remember the original Ulthoi sword? The 7 to 14? The one with the gnarly little teeth on it? Before they upgraded it. Rabbits and chickens, rabbits and chickens. There's always something the higher level characters or higher level players would gift to the newbies. Because they'd be killing those big bad Ulthoi soldiers. And there's the lighthouse. And we'd be sitting there with our crappy little starter short swords. And they upgraded it. Although I think in this environment, it's still the original 7-14 sword. I got a few of them. So I was doing the pincher quest, the soldier pincher quest, and picked up a bunch of the claws. There it is. And we begin this long journey up the top. Top of the lighthouse. I mean, a guardrail. Is that too much to ask? There it is. No, I don't even know what the Ulthoi bow is. There was a gap in my playtime, so it might have come out during that. Oh, let's look it up. Paradox touched Ulthoi bow. Oh yeah. No, I never got one. Never got one. I wonder if that's available. It might be in game. You ready? I'm going to do it. Do you dare me? Oh shit, I survived. Thought I was going to die. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that one. I can't use it yet. My skill's not high enough yet. I'm only on 290. It's a 310 bow. Is that what it is? 360. God, 360. Yeah, it's going to be a while. The way I level, it's going to be a while. Really dispersing? I mean, it's great. It's all, sorry, that came out incredibly wrong. I could never get through those books. I could never get through the first one. They just bored me to tears. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. No, not saying that. Lord of the Rings. But I just could not read it. Now The Hobbit I loved. Go figure. I devoured The Hobbit in an afternoon. But could not do Lord of the Rings. What is a Lord of Decay? I don't know. Let's kill it and find out. My problem was everybody kept singing. They're always singing at me. I mean, like every other page, they're breaking out into a dance number. Sorry, I shouldn't be so critical, but I could not read them. I appreciate the fact that they exist. What's the big deal with the Lord of Decay? It doesn't drop anything. What's the sense of having a named mob if you're not going to drop anything? I mean, they were very influential, and I don't deny that they are classic works of literature, and they should be on everybody's bookshelf. I can't read them. And I'll read anything. Christ, I'm reading a very dry, boring history of seizures and conquests, or invasions and conquests. It's basically just an encyclopedia of war. No Jack Reacher, exactly. There's no Jack Reacher. What's going on, Alex? Faces, los. They told me there was going to be a server restart at midnight. It is now 1 o'clock. I haven't gotten anything accomplished because I'm waiting for the restart. I was having fun killing golems in Metos. My favorite all-time book that I've read more times than any other book. No, this is something a little different. Alyssa's Longbow. It was a gift. I'm just playing with it. It's actually not as good as my crossbow, the Renegade crossbow, but it glows green. It's green, girlfriend. Yeah, it's her favorite color. You had Lilith's, or Lilith's, what was it, Lilith or something like that? No, this is Queen Alyssa. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, the one that's down in that dungeon and outside Glendonwood. That's Lilith's bow, or, yeah, Lilith's bow. No, this one never appeared in game. This is the one that Queen Alyssa wielded in the War Against the Shadows. I don't know if you ever read the lore piece about it, where she shot that arrow into the spire and crazy things happened. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Did I ever finish that statement? My favorite book? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The whole series. All 5 books of the trilogy. Must have read them 30 times over the course of my life. In fact, I'm about due for another one. Even got a copy for my daughter's library when she grows up. We got this whole library set aside for her. Yes, AC does have towels. Mud golems. Water golems drop them. Good man. Yeah, that was awesome. The BBC radiocast was good. They did a the BBC also did a televised version also as well, or a film version. It was televised. That was really good. Oh, okay. I'm being summoned away for a minute, so I will be back in just a moment. And each one was slightly different than the one before it, and that was intentional, because every time he told the story, he wanted to tell a little better, Douglas Adams. So he did the radio show, and then he did the TV show, and then he did the books, and every time it changed just a little bit. Be right back. Sorry about that. Although I must admit to being a big fan of the Harry Potter books. Can't stand J.K. Rowling, but I like her books. Don't hold that against me, please. What's that? Nothing good to kill. Give me trophy things. Shadows and fragments and golems. Oh my. There are no weapons dropping from random loot yet. So everybody's reliant on quest weapons, which I think is cool. They haven't coded it in yet. What's the damn restart coming? Maybe they're not restarting tonight. It seems to be running fine. Ain't broke, don't fix it. He even approved of the most recent movie that they did. What the heck was that? The game's not currently live. And everybody's real tight-lipped about it because, you know, reasons. All I can suggest to you would be to join the Save Asheron's Call group on Facebook. And just follow the breadcrumbs. It's that kind of thing. There was an agreement reached with Turbine prior to bringing down the servers, and then Warner Brothers bought the rights out to the game and changed the rules. So now it's kind of like an underground kind of thing. It's all privately hosted now, and discreetly. Obviously, because I'm streaming it. But one of the stipulations to my being allowed to stream it is I not give out any information. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be evasive. It's just those are the rules. And I love this game, and I don't want to see it go away. So, yeah. But yeah, on Facebook, Save Asheron's Call. Join the group. You have to kind of like ask to be permitted in. But then it won't take you too long after that. They just have to confirm that you're not a representative of, and they do check. And it's still a work in progress because they're having to build from the ground up. They didn't have any access to source code or anything. What's that? Ooh. Oh, thank you. Unlike P99, which was you know, done with Daybreak's full blessing. Which we'll be doing Saturday night, by the way. You going to bed? Okay, good night, kid. Love you. We'll probably be back in Lower Guck. This is a mansion. Player housing. Since we're out here, I'll give you the tour. In this game, instead of guilds, they have monarchies, allegiances. And this would be the allegiance housing. And this is where you'd meet up, you know, to go on quests and dive into dungeons and that kind of thing. Sitting Simulator 99, yeah. Yeah, every Saturday we play. But it is a very large house. Each one of these little things on the floor is a hook that you can mount something on. You know, like if it's on the floor, it can be a piece of furniture or a rug or something like that. If it's on the wall, it can be a picture or a weapon or whatever. But you can decorate them, you can whatever. There's all kinds of neat little things you can add to it that, you know, you can use to buff people. But that's the biggest house you can buy in the game. And you can only buy one if you're a monarch. And they're very, very freaking expensive to buy and also expensive to maintain because you have to pay rent effectively every month. Very big. Lots of rooms. And there's even a dungeon underneath. There's the portal down there that leads to a basement, and that's where all the storage is. You know, the chests and whatnot. And normally monarchies will put stuff for other people in the monarchy down in the chest. You know, if you need it, take it, kind of thing. Neat stuff. The one I was a part of was off from Arwick. If you head straight east of Arwick, it was right on the beach. Great location for newbie hunting. But yeah, well, I used to play P99 a lot more until this. But this was my first, and this is always going to be my preferred. Again, nothing against Everquest, it's just, you know, staying true to your roots. I didn't get into Everquest until after Kunark came out. Finally, a fragment. Good lord. Because I was busy playing this at the time. And then, but half my friends were playing this, the other half were playing Everquest. This is what I started on because it's the first one I saw. And I just fell in love with it. But I do play Everquest as well. Because heaven forbid I play any game that's come out in the 21st century. But honestly, none of the new games really just intrigue me. I love PvP. I love the concept of PvP. I suck at it. It doesn't matter what game I'm playing. I'm the worst PvPer ever. World of Warcraft. I love the PvP in World of Warcraft. But man, I was not good at it at all. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Green. I don't have that killer instinct, I guess. I don't hate anybody that much to want to kill them. Well, I mean, except for a few politicians, but we won't get into that. Now, last time we came running through here, we saw a couple broken fragments. Not this time. Was that greater? Snowy. Snowy Madakar. We don't care about the snowy ones. Oh, we don't care about the greater ones either. We already got our combo. Ooh. Every golem has a chance to drop a moat. So I kill every one I can find. No matter how big, no matter how small. Well, I mean, assuming I can kill it. This is the statue they erected for the advocates. The advocates were a volunteer group. Level 400. No, it only goes to 275. I'm American. And they would spend, give their time to stand outside the training halls where the new players would come in and just answer questions without, they wouldn't like. They'd give general game advice, but they wouldn't go too deep into it because they wanted you to figure it out yourself. But they volunteered their time, and then they did away with the advocacy program, and it kind of hurt some feelings, I guess. Oh no, this one's not. This one's very low pop. It's only been active for a few weeks. Yeah, EQ's up to 110. Yep. But, in recognition for their service, they erected these statues. One of the cool things that they do. The Turbine crew was a good bunch of folks. Hell, a lot of them are in that Save Asheron's Call group on Facebook. Now this one goes up to 275. I'm 74. Got a ways to go. Let me see if they're going to restart. No, this server is very sparsely populated. If you want to see anybody, you have to go to Holberg. And even then, you're only going to see the occasional person just running through town real quick. Huh. I didn't know that. Did not know that. Annex Alluvian. Holberg's the town everybody starts in. And if you do end up hopping on one of these servers, especially this one, of course I can't tell you which one it is, start in Holberg. Regardless of what race you make, start in Holberg. There's somebody. The buff bot. These guys sell outfits for mules. I always felt that Daybreak got a bad rap. I mean, they did everything they could to keep that game up and running. They didn't have to. They can't be making that much money off of it. And the fact that they're still plugging away at it, still putting out new content for it. You know, it's got to say something about, you know, they had to make changes to the game to keep it running, to be competitive. And you know, they may have made some bad choices, but you know, you have to make a choice, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. But people are still playing it in droves, so I gotta be doing something right. I don't think they are restarting. In which case, I'm going to switch over to my melee character and get back to moat hunting. That could be. That could be. But it's still a fun game. It's just a different kind of fun now. I still enjoy playing on the live servers. It's the one game that's been installed on my computer, or on every computer I've ever had. Even if I'm not playing it, I always install it and keep it updated. You know, every once in a while I'll fire up the launcher just to check for updates, and I play every year at anniversary time. Which is coming up actually next month, I believe. I qualified for 2 level 85 boosts. That tells you something about how old my account is. Where's my item magic? I bet I can push 5s. Shit, I have to buy my 5s before I can push my 5s. Oh well. I'm doing just fine with 4s. No, compared to the big server, this one is very sparsely populated. That doesn't bother me. It's a very cool, laid-back group of people running it. Very approachable. One of them keeps following me around. As soon as I know more, you'll know more. I'm waiting to hear back on it myself. They're supposed to be doing a live stream this weekend. I check in with them every day. Still waiting to find out. What do we need? We need 3 more modes to make another bar. Then we get 2 more of our weapons. Alright, Dakon, thanks for stopping by. I tried hooking 100 Years Boar up with that that thing also. I don't know if you ever followed through with it or not. Ding. Level 60. And he'll have the same deal if he followed up with it. He'll have access to the same deal. No, 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 I don't want that. Moat. That I do want. Cloud of mist here that I'm swinging my weapon at is another golem. It's a nebulous golem. Or nebulous golem. So we get 2 more. Mana conversion. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to run around here and kill these things until we get 2 more moats. Take them over to the other side of the lake, make some weapons out of them. It looks easy. It looks like you're not at any risk, but the second your buffs drop, you're dead. You're always fighting things that are at least twice your level. Normally, I mean, when you're trying to level up or grinding out XP, you're always fighting things that are at least twice your level. And the only way you can do that is if you're buffed to the gills. But once those buffs drop, you're dead. Dead. Come on. Friggin' chop. Friggin' chop. There's an island out there in the center that has a ton of them on it. I just don't feel like running all the way out there. Well, hell, let's just do it and get it over with. Mist golem. What is that? Frost. That's right. Come to me. Come to me. And all the monsters have weaknesses. I mean, not most of the monsters have weaknesses. There's some that it doesn't matter what you hit them with. But they're weak to one thing, resistant to another, typically. And it's just a matter of figuring out what that is. Uh-oh, there's a Nifis over there. We have to go kill that. Weight of the 5 mules. There was this guy that used to make these do these humorous little stories. His name was Quip. His website was neenerneener.net. And his website was so popular with the player base that they named a spell after him. I think it was the clumsiness spell, because he was a very committed player, but a very bad player. Funny stories, though. In fact, I think they're still up somewhere. I think his website's still running. I think he just does other things now. Gets monotonous sometimes. Major missile weapon aptitude on an orb. And now we got Nifis. These things drop pearls, and you can use those to get things used to buy houses called writs. You exchange the pearl to some guy and he gives you a writ. But not this time. Oh, major light weapon. I don't know if I have that yet. Your frost ward. And then there's 2 stones that I have to go get to put in the weapons that we're going to make, which increases its properties and gives it an elemental effect. I got the hard one already, the black stone. Come on, you bastards. Drop what I want. Give me what I want. These guys are weak to frost, and then the ghost cloudy things are weak to acid for some reason. Usually golems are weak to bludgeoning. Magma golems are not for some reason. Not that you care, but it gives us something to talk about. They are not dropping moats. There, that's the place you go to build to make the weapons. Right across the way there. First time I came here, it was terrifying. Those really low level. Level 6 spells were the highest level spells in the game. I couldn't cast them, so I was dependent on other people for buffs. And did a big old guild run to get people's Atlan weapons for them. Everybody that had the moats for it. And yeah, it was this whole process. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun. Used to be a lot of that stuff. Running the Bobo dungeon. It's the Tusker King. Big old king monkey. That would take a whole group of people to do. That was just chaos. Storming through a dungeon with all these giant apes running around trying to murder your face. Moat. One more. Oh, there's a shadow there. Did not see him. Banish shadow too. He drops a bow. Hi, what's going on? Keb. How's tricks? Brighten it up a little so you can actually see what's going on. He's half dead. Nope. That's the last one we need. Take that. I'm trying to put a suit of Selden together. Or not Selden, but there's the bow. That's a nice bow. For this server, it's a nice bow. Now we can make our way over. Combine the two motes. Combine the two slivers. Combine the two nuggets. Combine the two bars. Now we have our 2 ingots to get our 2 weapons. I'll try to avoid everything this time because I don't want to have to fight my way through it all. Yeah. Well, the game's not live anymore, and a lot of people don't want to go through the hassle of streaming one of the servers and not giving away any of the content, you know, or any of the information about it. And you know, it's just not that popular either. So I don't, you know, I don't worry about the numbers anymore. I'm just here to have fun. So. That ladle, axe, bow. There is a bow. Huh. Crossbow, dagger, mace. Spear. Spear is a light weapon, I believe. Clutching tool. I gotta get one of those tools for my archer. Now I'm going to take a chance here and try to get a spear, because I think that's a light weapon also. I want to check before I do anything. Claw is heavy. Okay, I found my resource. Allen axe is finesse. No, light. The axe is light. Woot, we're getting an axe. Okay, that makes me happy. Where is it? And what other one can we get? We already got the mace. Spear is light also, I believe. Yeah, we'll get the spear. Oh shoot, we need money. Neat. Ha. There's our axe. And our spear. To go with our mace. Now we just gotta get stones for him. Wait a minute, do I? I can just use my Blackfire stone. Haha. Yeah, buddy. Sorry, I'm excited. So you go, you stay, and you stay. Neat. That makes me happy. I wasn't sure what time period the game was in compared to the live servers, and a lot of the stuff has changed over the years. So I wasn't sure what was still available and what wasn't. So I'm glad these are still available. That makes me happy. Let's go kill something. Quench it in blood. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night guaranteed, and then you know, randomly throughout the week sometimes. Depends on when everybody's doing exams right now. Our healer and our rogue, they're both doing exams this week. So that leaves me free to do this. But Saturday's always a guarantee. Okay, what is he? I think he just hit 37. I think. Well, we're on every Saturday. So if you can't make it this week, we'll have room for you the following. If you're around for any of the random middle of the week things, more than welcome to join. We're very, very open to that kind of thing. Oh, you know that. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I leveled during last week's stream, but I didn't want to say anything and jinx it. So every time I say ding, we end up wiping and I end up losing my level. Lately all I've been playing is my Shadow Knight. I've been playing my Bard more often. But, you know, since this, I haven't really been doing the EQ thing too much. But those are the two primary classes I play, is my Bard and Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight's the one I play all the time. I believe he's 37. I know he's definitely 36, but I believe I leveled 37 last week. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These things have so many hit points. Bandolings. I hate bandolings. More trouble than they're worth. Oh, he was banished. I didn't know that. Did not know that. That's a weapon. We'll take that. It's a big old kitty cat kind of thing. Where'd you go? Damn it, they never drop. They never drop. Okay, that was fun. I still have to go get the elemental stones for him. Because you can swap out the stones. Right now I got the black fire stone in it, which is just a damage increase. Then you get fire, frost, lightning, and acid stones. And you can swap them out with a tool. To change the elemental properties of the weapon. So like if you need a fire axe, you can pop the black stone out and put a fire stone in. So that will be our next mission, to go get those 5 stones. 4 stones. 4 stones. Okay, I'm going to grab a coffee. I will return momentarily. I think the biggest issue, back to the game, Warner Brothers, the whole issue Warner Brothers has with it is they just don't understand what it is that people are trying to do. Because normally when people do this, they're trying to make money off of it. And the people running these, at least this one and the big one, flat out refuse to accept donations of any sort. It's all done out of their own pocket, out of their own time. Nobody's making any money on it. It's not why they're doing it. They're doing it because they love the game. They don't want to see it die. And I think if Warner Brothers really understood what it was that people were doing, you know, I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, they'd be much more forgiving about it. Because honestly, it's such a small niche market. It's really not going to have any kind of major impact at all. Yeah, there's only 16 people on right now, and one of them's a bot. That guy right over there, Smog. But I think if they were made fully aware of the situation, they'd be okay with it. Alright, we have to go to some frozen dungeons. Oh god, these are horrible. I hate doing these things because they're all elementals, and elementals just suck. We'll get the major shivering stone first, the frost one, because it's first on the list. Serac Vault. From Windback to Cal. Okay, let's do it. I don't have a very good fire weapon, unfortunately. Nope, we want to go through the annex. Lindback 2 Cal is the Legion city, the giants. They're the giants. The big guys. Right there it is. And we want to run to 5.9 south. 29.0 east. Now how the hell do you get out of this town? no idea how to get out of this town. I always just portal to it and then portal back out again. Never actually left on foot. Ah, there's a portal. How do you get to it? Well, that's great, but how do you get to it? It's right there. We could always just jump. Oh wait, maybe this is it. Yeah, this is it. Nope, that's not it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, screw it, we're just gonna jump. Yeah, I didn't take any damage. How awesome. How awesome is that? Raiders you want to avoid. If somebody has Raider in their name, just give them a wide berth, because they use hollow weapons. Unless you actually have to kill them for something. They use hollow weapons, and hollow weapons ignore all the buffs on your armor. It's just the base armor value. So all those fancy buffs that you just got, completely worthless. Speaking of which, I should probably do that. Now inside the dungeon itself, I think I only have to buff for frost. It's all frost elementals. And then we run. It's just a short ways away. Oh god, it's one of those. This is not going to be fun. Every one of these dungeons to get these stones is a pain in the ass. It's on top of that next mountain over there. I just have to find a way to get off this one. You know what? I'm getting pissed off. Oh! Oh! That was fun. Oh, come on. I don't want any of this. I don't want any of this. Trust me. Damn it. Fell off the mountain. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die. I wanted that plant. Use those to make dyes. So you can dye your armor. It's not implemented yet, but I want to be ready when it is. There we go. It's a lower priority thing. No! It's right up. No, it's not. It's over there. Oh, good. That's right. Then I feel better about that. Mountains. Mountains suck. I just want to get the hell off of this one. Whenever you're going to a place that's nestled in the mountain somewhere, it's pretty much a guarantee that you're going to be running around in circles for a little while. Until you find a way down. I mean, you can always just jump, but then you run the risk of dying. But we're okay now. What the hell was that? Thought I saw something, but obviously not. Okay, it's up on top of that mountain. I knew it was on top of a mountain, I just didn't know which one. And there's only one way up, so you have to find the way up. I'll go around the mountain. And I'm not going to be doing a lot of fighting in here. I'm going to try to run through as much as I can without killing anything, just to avoid the waste of time. Oh, death tanks. Number show. No, you I have to kill. You I have to kill. Nothing. Ooh, just dropping the woolly coat. 239, not bad. We'll take that. No, that's about it. I like the Emoli armor. It's my favorite armor design. It's the Gurundam armor, the Gurundam racial, higher end racial armor. Lower end racial armor. I forget what the Nereid, I think, is the higher end Gurundam armor. Make our way up this mountain in a roundabout sort of way. It's right over here at the tippy top. Oh, maybe not the tippy top. There it is. Oh, this is all undead. Shit, that's different. So we just want to basically just keep left. Keep right. Keep right. And do a little extra traveling on the way, but saves you from getting lost. Just keep right, keep right, keep right, keep right. I kept right. Right back to the beginning. Shit, we got lost. Okay, this looks promising. Or it looks like a dead end. Whichever. Whichever. I'm resisting most of these spells. Thank God. Another dead end. Damn it. It's a very effective tactic in this game, is to just keep running. Just keep running. Don't stand still. Shit. I have no idea where I'm at now. Wait, isn't that where I came in? Yeah, this is where I came in. Okay, let's start over. Right shoulder against the wall. Right shoulder against the wall. Can't miss it. Or maybe you can. Okay, let's go left. Oh! Something tells me that was not a good idea. Oh, wait, there's a cave. Move. Okay, I think we actually stumbled into it. Yeah, we did. Okay. 2 goes around there. Okay, so we actually want to jump across there. This way. I'm gonna go across here. Oh, come on, don't even tell me it's a locked door. Oh, man. Where's the lever? We have to jump across. Just have to get those guys out of the way first. And when you do this, you always aim for something to block your path, like that. so you don't fall off the edge. Health up. This is the spells is what kills you in this game. It's not the melee combat, it's the spells. If you're up against spellcasters, it's a pain in the ass. So I think we actually wanted the one. I think we actually wanted that one over there. Yep, that's the one we wanted. Okay, well he's goofing around over there. So, what did we do? There's another lever. Damn it. There it is. Wait, what? That's not what was supposed to happen. It's supposed to open that door. Oh. There's another lever up here. Wait, is there? How much time's left? We got 35 minutes. So we have to run all the way around there to hit that lever. Good God Almighty. There's no way to get lost on this one though, it's just a straight shot. What did that do? Oh. Okay, there's our lever. Now we haul ass back. Oh my God. And we have to make it back across there before the door closes. If it closes, it might just stay open. I don't know. That's our target right there. We got it, and we're out. Boom. Every dungeon's like that. It's this crazy freaking maze you have to run through. But that's the major frost stone. There's a minor frost stone too that's a hell of a lot easier to get. But that's that. Good God Almighty. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap things up there. It's about 2:30. Gives you a pretty good idea what dungeons are like in Asheron's Call, at least once you start getting up in the levels. So thank you all for keeping me company. I will be back on. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night, same 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we'll do something else. Hey, no problem, Green. There's a link in the Discord, or I mean a link below for the Discord, for the stream's Discord. I can probably help you out if you want to get more information about getting started on one of the servers at least. And you have a great night.